We asked Professor Michiyoshi Ai of Tsukuba University to analyze the throw from that perspective. He's going to do it using 3D motion capture. Markers are attached to the subject's main joints. The movements will be recorded, allowing for the data to be displayed. 2 athletes took part in the experiment. One weighs roughly 48 kilograms, the same as Yamagishi. The other is roughly 100 kilograms, about the same as Nicholas.
These spots indicate the center of gravity. Let's look at how it shifts during the kuzushi, tsukuri, and kake phases. Now, here's the point when the attacker has caught the recipient.
In order to remain standing in position, the vertical projection from the center of gravity needs to fall in the center of the base of support. The base of support is the area within the outline of the ground contact points of both feet.
Now, as you can see here, pulling back draws the opponent's center of gravity beyond the base of support. That's how it begins. That's the kuzushi phase. The smaller athlete then places her body under that center of gravity as she moves in quite low and deep.
There's a very good reason for getting below the opponent's center of gravity. Imagine the recipient of the throw is this stick. The red circle indicates the center of gravity. Suppose we try to turn the stick to produce a torque of 10 kilogram-meter. We'd have to apply a force of around 50 kilograms to push the stick at a point 2/10 of a meter below the center of gravity. But if we push the stick at 4/10 of a meter below the center of gravity, we'd only need half the force. In other words, applying force far away from the center of gravity produces much torque with minimal force. What that means for Judo is that by applying force at a point far below the opponent's center of gravity, a small judoka can throw a much larger person.
So once in position, the attacker simply has to stretch her knees to flip the bigger person over. Softness overcoming hardness has a scientific basis.
Achieving a clean throw and scoring an ippon is the object of desire for judoka. Understanding positioning and movement will allow them to head in that direction. But the body needs to learn what the mind already knows. That's what's called practice. Practice and more practice to build up speed and accuracy. When judoka in Japan engage in this repetition, they're honoring the ideals of judo founder Kano Jigoro, aiming for excellence. The first thing children learn about judo is the importance of going for an ippon, fair and square, right to the end. For that, they must always work hard to do their best. Japanese judoka hear that message from the very first time they put on a judo gi. So, by the time they're older, they can't help but go for an ippon, no matter how long the odds may be. Kosai Inoue exemplifies this spirit. 3 consecutive World Judo Championships, the All-Japan Judo Championship, an Olympic gold medal. His record speaks for itself. And so does his attitude. He saw it in that match during the 2005 Jigoro Kano Cup. He suffered a serious injury, a tear in the right major pectoral muscle. He didn't give up, and he didn't just go for a win on points. Even though he faced the possibility of never being able to fight again, he refused to change his tactics. Ippon or nothing. For Inoue, there was no choice.
Even with a torn muscle in your shoulder, you still went for the ippon. Could you please tell us why? Why didn't you change the strategy and try for something what we understand as something more easy?
戦う世界に生きている中で、明日とか明後日だとか1年後とか2年後とかっていうのは、それは分からないこと、何が起こるか分からない。今を精一杯生きること、今やるべきことをやらなければ後なんて何もないというふうに思ってましたから。攻撃していくところ、そして一本を取りに行く柔道、常にやっぱり前に出ていくところ、いくら効果そういうポイントを取っても絶対に下がらずひるまず最後まで相手を仕留めていく、この心をやっぱり私たちは子どもの時から教育されてるんですね。そういう部分は海外の方たちとちょっと違う感覚があるのかなというふうには思うんですけど。
Inoue needed a year and a half to recover from the 2005 match. Even then, he had a hard time making a comeback. But his resolution remained unchanged. He would always aim for an ippon.